Hey, what is up guys? It's Tyler from Inglorious Blasters, and I just wanted to say a little word before we get to the deck profile. This deck profile is a callback to my box opening for the Granblue trial deck. I made a few changes to it, and I hope that you guys will enjoy that. And I'm uploading another video either today or tomorrow that is about the news of the future of our channel. It's kind of a little vlog. I kind of ramble on a little bit too long in it, but it's basically going to talk about the future of our channel and a deck profile that a lot of people have been asking me for my main deck. That is my Royal Paladin deck, and I'm really excited to show you guys. Thank you for watching my videos, and let's get to the deck profile. Alright, so this is our starter, Undying Departed Grenache, I don't know. He's the best starter for the deck. I think every Granblue deck should be running this guy. He's so good. He's amazing. So yeah. Next, for the grade zeros, we've got 4 crits. They're really good because they're critical triggers. Not much to say. Also, it has a skill. Put it in the soul. Draw a card. Got 4 heals. Good for G Guardians and the like. And heals. Yeah. Then we've got 4 draws. They're good. Draw triggers. And then we've got 4 stands. We're running the same, but it doesn't really matter because if you run these ghosties, you can get them out of the deck and put them into the drop zone with, a lot of people like to call him King Boo, but I like to call him the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man because Ghostbusters is awesome. So yeah, that's the grade zeros. And then on to the grade ones. We have 4 Stride Fodder. You need them. They search out your Nightrose grade 3. So good. My gosh. Stride Fodder's perfect for the deck. Then you run a Negro Bone. Counterblast 1. The end of the battle that this unit boosted a rear guard. If you have a Vanguard with Nightrose in its name, you may pay the cost. If you do, retire the unit that was boosted during that battle. Choose up to 1 card with the hollow ability from your drop zone. Call it to rear guard. So good. So good. Gives you the multi-attack. Helps with rush. It's amazing. Then you run 4 perfect guards. Obviously, because it's perfect guards. You can run the G perfect guards if you want. I personally don't want to because if you're facing the ace, or not the ace, the end or the cross, he's just better. Like, the unflipping is a good thing, but that's what you've got Grenache here for. So you run 4 perfect guards. Then you've got 3 Skeleton Underling Pirate. He has hollow and he's searchable with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And then you've got Greedy Mimic. He puts pressure early game, not GB1. He's pretty good. So that's it for the grade 1s. For the grade 2s, you've got 1 Cemetery Dragon. He's purely in here for defensive purposes. I'll probably take him out when G Guardians come out, but maybe not, because what you can do is you can use the skills of the cards that are in your deck to call him to a rear guard circle, and then he can intercept for you in the next turn. So he's really good. So you run 1 of him, and then you want to run 1 Ruin Shade because you can also search for him with um, the Marshmallow Man. Then we have one Skeleton Cannoneer. I don't know if I should run 2 or not. Honestly, I want to run 1 because there's so many grade 1 or grade 2s that I want to run in the deck. It's just a good card overall. Next we have one of the Dragon Undead Ghoul Dragon. In this deck, I'm running the Legion as a backup for Nightrose, as well as the grade 3 from the trial deck. I think that it would be better to run 4 of the Legion, but for now I have 1 of the mate, and it seems like it works pretty well because you don't really take him in the damage very often, and you can easily get him into the drop as soon as possible with the Marshmallow Man. Next we've got 4 Columbard. He's amazing. He's really good. If you don't have Negro Lazy, then you gotta run 4 of him because he's just so good. And I don't have Negro Lazy because his price jumped. He's outrageous prices for what he is. Then for Negro Rook, he is a great card. He is probably the best holo unit out there because he can swing for 16 on his own just as soon as you call him. So he's really, really good. So that's it for the grade 2s. Next up, for the grade 3s, we have 4 Nightrose. She's the queen of the deck. She is amazing. The grade 3 that you want to ride is Nightrose. She is the main card in this deck. So you got her, and what she is GB2, put 3 cards, or mill 3 cards from the deck, and then if a card is supposed to be put into the drop zone from the holo ability or anything, you call it to rear guard again, so you can use it and have a full field. Well, you can have it in the field and make it easier to fill the field for the next turn. And you can use her GB2 after you stride. And her secondary ability is Counterblast 1. When your G unit strides, you can pay the cost, and then choose up to 1 card from your drop zone, call it to rear guard, and it gets 2,000. And that's what you do to get out your Rook or your Bone or even Columbard. And then you run 2 Cursed Spear. He's okay. His Counterblast is a little bit too high, so that's why I want to run. I want to replace him with the Legion, but that's just what I'm going to be running for now. And then I run 2 of the Legion. Negro Bolt. He's so good. Counterblast 1. Choose one of your rear guards and retire it. And then when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit's in Legion, you can choose a card from your drop zone and call it to rear guard. So whenever he attacks, you get to attack, or you can call other things and fill up your field. And if you have another unit in your middle column, he gets a 3,000 power boost. So he's really good. For a single rare too, he's really good. And then finally, onto the strides. I want to run 4 of her, but I only have 1 right now. Is Mist Phantasm Pirate King Nightrose. I don't know why she's a king, because she's a woman, but Bushi. So her skill is GB2, Counterblast 2, and choose a face down unit with the same name from the G zone, turn it face up. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you can pay the cost and choose up to 2 units from your drop zone and call them to separate rear guard circles in different rows. So she helps fill the field as much as possible, and it's totally worth the Counterblast 2 that her skill is. She's really good. So, run 4 of her. She's amazing. Right now, I'm running 4 Bandit Rum because I'm just waiting till I can get more of her, but it doesn't really matter. This isn't not the deck that I'm maining, so I might end up not even finishing this deck completely, but it's dang near close. And then finally, you run the 2 Obadiahs. Probably the best stride in this particular deck. I know that Nightrose is the best stride in the Granblue deck in general, but in this particular deck, he gives you the ability to search for stuff in your deck and put it into the drop zone so you can call it later, so you don't lose other cards into the drop zone. Or into the damage zone, sorry. So he is an amazing card. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's just about it, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. Feel free to share with your friends. And peace.